Hi, my name is Lorraine Telesford, and I'm an activator, and I have been since 2020. I also am the proud owner of my own business, On Track Accounting Solutions, which I started in 2018. In the midst of chaos, I went looking for answers somewhere mid-pandemic. And as luck would have it, I ran upon two different groups, and then members of those groups knew each other. And I think somebody just pointed out, BA Link maybe pointed out, you might like this other group. I said, okay, well, what's that about? And so I clicked on a link and it led me to a place where I just found compelled to participate by being an activator. When I read it, I knew that funds were going to a great place. I knew that I didn't have necessarily time to jump in and dive in at that time, but I felt like my funds would be in good hands if I gave them to then CEO. Well, as luck would have it, there was a day when, again, I went searching. You take your head up from working and you look up and there you are. And there's an email in your inbox that's saying there's a meeting in like 2 hours and you're free in 2 hours. So I popped into a meeting and then I popped into another meeting, maybe altogether two. I was transformed. So it's just beautiful full circle. And I can't tell you in so many ways, I've went to events with members. I went to Vancouver to this year's Unsummit. Beautiful, magical experience. More connections were made out of that. We've formed a group within LinkedIn where that came out of a talk that I hosted that weekend. It's just been beautiful from there. Somebody else has hosted walks and conversations. I've thought of other friends when I mentioned to them, what I'm a part of, and they want to know a part of it. Since then, I think at least 8, 10, 9 people I've introduced to Coralus, and they've loved it and they've formed connections, and as they say, and so on and so on and so on. I was moved, and I'll just sum it up as that. I was moved. I came with one mindset, and I left with a mindset that whatever I thought was possible could be possible if I just speak it and then action it. So with that power, one thing I knew is that, for me anyways, I think I wanted a lot more people that look like me to be a part of Coralus. When you find a winning solution, you either want to duplicate it or you want to bring others to it. And for me, I prefer to bring others to it. It already exists. I believe I might have asked Vicky, I said, what do I do? How do I bring others in? Do I have to be a board member? Do I have to be staff? Do I have to be internal? And she said, you already have the influence. Just call them. So sure enough, I thought about that for a while, and other experiences that I'm experiencing in my career had brought me to other groups and other groups of people. And so I was at an event and I saw two beautiful women having a conversation. I didn't really know either of them. I knew of them. And I decided to join that conversation. 7 hours later, much after everybody was gone, like way after everybody's gone, the three of us gelled so much. My last words to them was, you need to know about Coralus. And so from that, it was a beautiful journey. Both Juliet and Janice took me by the hand. They took my hands, they trusted me, and I eventually got to introduce them to Vicky herself. And we all met at Coralus House and we had a beautiful conversation. Months later, out of that conversation, a program was born that, we're just so thrilled about. The Coralus Times Foodpreneur Lab Growing Investment Readiness Program is just a beautiful, magical program where we're watching individual Black women and BIPOC women who have started the journey of setting up their own food space business. We're just watching them grow through this 25-week program that Coralus gave me the beautiful opportunity to embark upon. I think if your instincts bring you to Coralus, the beauty is that those instincts are the same instincts that make you a fit in. If you are seeking a better world, better ways, better opportunities, if you're wondering if there's people out there that, doesn't anybody get it? Doesn't anybody see the challenges? Doesn't anybody see the unfairness, the inequity? Coralus is the place for you.